Good morning, girls. Today we'll continue with English text, Lesson 9, The Secret Garden, page 85. We stopped here yesterday. The robin flew from his swaying spray of ivy onto the top of the wall, and he opened his beak and sang loud, lovely trill. So, Mary, when she asked him, "Can you show me the door to that key? You have showed me the key. Can you show me the door?" So robin, after listening that, it flew and sat on one branch with singing loud. Okay. A little gust of wind rushed down the path, and it was stronger than usual. It was strong enough to wave the branches of the trees and sway the trailing ivy hanging from the wall. The robin, that's the bird, it flew and sat on one branch, and that time a gust of wind, air, with force the wind blew, and all the leaves hanging, the branches hanging, they were swaying, they were moving from one place to the other. Those branches were moving from one place to the other, from one end to the other end, which was hanging on the wall. Suddenly, the gust of wind swung aside some loose ivy, and Mary saw something under it, a round knob, which had been covered by the leaves hanging over it. It was the knob of a door. Now, because the wind was blowing hard, that time when those leaves hanging on the wall were moving, Mary saw something under it. It was round knob which had been covered by the leaves hanging over it. That knob of the door was covered with the leaves, and now she could see that knob when those winds were swaying from one end to the other. She saw that knob. It was the knob of a door. She put her hands under the leaves and began to pull and push them aside. She was moving those leaves to see the knob. The ivy hung thickly like a loose and swaying curtain. Mary's heart began to thump and her hands began to shake, little in her delight and excitement. Now, she was pulling and pushing those leaves, very thick, those leaves hanging, those branches hanging on the wall, and Mary's heart began to thump and her hands began to shake, little in her delight and excitement. Thump, she was excited, her heart was beating and shaking at the same time. She was also delighted and excitement. There was excitement in her. She was excited. At last, I have found the knob, and I have the key with me. The robin kept singing and twittering away and tilting his head on one side as if he were as excited as she was. And robin, the bird, it kept singing and moving from one place to the other on the branches, showing and letting Mary know that even the little bird was excited. What was this under her hands, which was square and made of iron? It was the lock of the door, which had been closed for 10 years. Now, when she moved those leaves hanging, she found something square, and that was the lock on the door, which was closed from 10 years. She put her hand in her pocket, drew out the key, and found that it had fitted the keyhole. Now she was excited. She found the knob, she found the lock. She took the key out from her pocket and fitted the key hole. That key fitted into that lock. She put the key in and turned it. It took 2 hands to do it, but it turned. And she turned the key into the lock, and it turned. The key turned into the lock. And then she took a long breath and looked behind her up the long walk to see if anyone was coming. And now she was breathing hard and she looked behind if anyone was behind her, if anyone was coming behind her. No one was coming. No one ever did come. It seemed she took another long breath and held back the swaying curtain of ivy and pushed back the door, which opened slowly. And then she took long breath and looked behind to see if anyone was coming behind her. No one was coming. She saw there was no one behind her and nobody came there to that place. She took a long breath and held back the swinging curtain of ivy and pushed back the door, which opened slowly. She removed those hanging branches and pushed the door, and the door opened slowly. Then she slipped through it. She went inside, turned the page, shut it behind her. So she entered and she shut the door after entering in, and she stood behind with her back against the door. She entered in and stood behind the door, looking about her and breathing quite fast with excitement and wonder and delight. She looked all around, breathing very fast because she was excited and she was delighted, happy that she's entered. She was standing inside the secret garden. Today she found that she was inside the secret garden, which was locked from 10 years. It was the sweetest and most mysterious looking place anyone could imagine. She standing there and she's thinking to herself, it is the most sweetest place and mysterious, impossible to explain that today she is inside, and no one can explain this place. A beautiful place. We'll stop here today. Now take down your homework. Your homework today, lesson 9, make sentences with these words in rough. First word, orchard, swaying, delight, excited, gust of wind. Make sentences in your rough neatly, and girls, revise your lesson daily. Learn your work sent to you every day, and learn your spellings. God bless you. Good morning, girls. We'll continue with English text. Lesson 9, The Secret Garden. Yesterday we stopped here. It was the sweetest, most mysterious looking place anyone could imagine. So, Mary has entered the garden and she finds this garden most sweetest, mysterious looking place. Impossible to explain, such a beautiful place. She's entered now. The high walls which shut it in were covered with the stems of climbing roses, which were so thick that they were matted together. She saw on the high walls, it was all covered with climbing roses, and these climbing roses were so thick that they were matted together, knitted together very closely. They were growing. Mary knew they were roses because she had seen a great many roses in India, and she knew that these are roses. You can see in the picture also, the rose plants are growing so close. Now, rose bushes covered the entire garden. Indeed, it was different from any other place she had ever seen. How still it is, she whispered. How still. And she found that this place, first time she had seen this place ever so far, covered fully with roses, and this place was still quiet. She is whispering to herself, how still, it is so quiet. Then she waited a moment and listened to the stillness. She's standing and listening to the stillness. That is, she's imagining it's so still, it's so quiet, everything is so quiet here. The robin who had flown to his treetop was silent too. Even Robin was sitting on the treetop, was silent. He did not even flutter his wings. He sat without stirring and looked at Mary. It did not even flatter its wings, did not make noise with its wings, nor did it turn here and there, and looked at Mary. So, Robin also did not flutter its wings. She did not even turn around here and there. And then she looked at Mary. No wonder it is still, she whispered again. I am the first person who has spoken in here for 10 years. Mary is saying, this place is so quiet and I am the first one. In 10 years I have entered and spoken here. She moved away from the door, stepping softly as if she was afraid of waking someone up. Now she's moving very slowly as if there is someone sleeping there. Without making noise, she's stepping, walking there without making noise. She was glad that there were grass under her feet and that her steps made no sound. She's saying, good, there were grasses under my feet and there was no noise because of the grasses. Very quietly she was moving in the garden. The sun was shining inside the four walls and the high blue sky over it seemed softer and more brilliant than it was anywhere else. The sun was shining in the garden and everything looked so beautiful, soft, brilliant and beautiful. She had never seen such beautiful place before. The robin flew down from his treetop and hopped about or flew after her from one bush to another. Robin was also hopping from one branch to the other. He chirped a good deal and had a very busy air, as if showing her things and moving from here to there, chirping about Robin, as if trying to show Mary the things in the garden. Everything was strange and silent, and she seemed to be hundreds of miles away from anyone. But she did not feel lonely at all. Mary is inside the garden, very happy, and everything was strange for her, everything was silent inside, and she felt that she was hundreds of miles away from others. Yet she did not feel lonely in that garden. Girls, here we complete the lesson today. Lesson 9, The Secret Garden. And please see that you learn your lessons daily, learn your spellings. And today's homework, write 3 times each difficult words in rough book and learn these spellings. Page 86. Learn your daily lessons. God bless you.